Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve deeper into your love life by looking at both you and your soulmate's perspectives on this new relationship, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Okay, here we go. So overall energy for this week's reading is the moon. This is Cancer and Pisces energy. This can talk about secrets. So we're gonna clarify this to see why it's showing up like this. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. This is talking about, a fresh new start in love where there is, stability, security, long-term life partner. Okay. Underneath this is the Two of Pentacles. This is talking about juggling. I feel like, this is both of you tired of juggling things in your love life. And I don't necessarily mean people, just you getting into these relationships and these people starting out one way. You feel like they wear the mask, they take the mask off, they become this monster, or they start to mistreat you. And I feel like both of you are at your wits' end when it comes to this, and you're ready for this to stop. Okay. You're looking for your happiness with the sun. All right. And with this, Parish card here, can't say the word, don't know why. With this is Scorpio energy. It is talking about the transformation that needs to occur in order for this to happen. So the both of you have a lot of options, okay? But I feel like the choice has been made on both sides. You both are choosing each other, okay? So we're going to start by clarifying the moon, see why it's showing up. Okay, the moon, please. Okay, so we've got, you and this person admire each other greatly. We also have the dark night of the soul here. You'll hear me call it D-knots. When you hear me say D-knots, that's what I'm talking about. This is like a spiritual depression for those of you who don't know, and some of you are going through this because this has showed up in a number of signs this week and even last week in the reading. So for those of you that are going through this, my heart goes out to you. But there is a reward, a huge reward on the other side of this. It happens. It's a natural occurrence in a spiritual awakening, and it happens. And it sucks when you go through it. But on the other side of it, you come out a completely, brand new person. You come out very different, but it's to your advantage. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person, let's see what's coming out. Okay. So your person is going through a renewal. Okay. A transformation, just like you are. And they are releasing the things that no longer serve them as well. Okay, so the first placement we're going to talk about represents how you both represent yourselves in this connection. So the way you're coming to the forefront, Sagittarius, is as the King of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. This is about you being steadfast. That's the first word I heard. Wanting a long-term relationship, being here, being loyal, having this person's back, all of the beautiful things that we want out of a relationship. That's how I feel like you're going to represent in this connection. Okay, let's clarify. Okay. Hold on. You may be going through grief at this period. During this period of your life, especially if you are going through this dark night of the soul, because you grieve over a lot of things when you go through it. Okay, it's like I said, it's like a regular depression, but it's spiritual. Okay, it's spiritual in nature. So some of you may have actually lost people. This could just be the grief of the, you going back and looking at all the old connections and the patterns and the things that you've gone through. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I feel like this grief is a necessary part of you healing yourself to prepare for this connection, because your person is coming back with this return card here. Okay. And we're talking about the soulmate because you had a past life with them. That's why we're calling it a return. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person and how they're showing up, look at this Ace of Cups. Okay. So they're representing as the Ace of Cups, wanting to have a brand new connection with you, rekindled romance. Like I say, I would say it's rekindled because it's rekindled from a past life, okay? Not from this life. All right? So let's clarify. Ooh. Yeah, this person is learning, forgiveness for other people, forgiveness for themselves, okay? And again, Spirit is talking about this connection being a past life connection. All right, the second placement we're going to look at represents how you see each other. So you see this person, we've got the Five of Cups showing up here as someone who has been through a lot when it comes to relationships, okay? They may be on the tail end of healing from this other relationship. I feel like you both are when you meet each other. And I feel like that's why they're showing up as the Five of Cups. But in this card, it's different because they may have been crying over spilled milk here. All right, with this here. And, there may have been lots and lots of pain caused them by their past relationships, because to me, when I see this wine on the ground, it looks like blood to me. Okay. And so what is that in there? That looks like a fish. Yeah. There's like a fish there too. So up here, this person is holding the Two of Cups. So it's telling me that they've gotten over, or they're getting over. They're like I said, on the tail end of whatever this was that happened to them in the past, and they're ready to start again with these two cups they have in their hand. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay, so we've got contemplation, okay, and then we have the deception card. So this is about the end to the deception, because deception fell upside down. I just picked it up off the table, and this is how it had fallen. So you're thinking a lot about what has happened in the past, and you're letting go of a lot of the bad treatment, a lot of the bad experiences you've had, or negative experiences you've had. Okay, so when it comes to your person and how they see you, okay, you're showing up as the Page of Cups, water sign, or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They see you coming forward with I'm sorry, I gotta cover this up. They see you coming forward with not an apology, but with a love offer, a small love offer with the Page of Cups, okay? And it's supposed to be small. You're starting off to begin with. I remember years ago, this card came up and I talked about a love offer, and somebody in the comments was like, what is a page? What is it to give somebody a page? But you got to look at it like this, Sagittarius. Even though you've known each other in the past life, you don't know each other, or some of you don't know each other in this life, or the person, you may know of the person, but you don't know who it is yet, right? So why wouldn't it start off as a small offering, especially considering the past that the both of you have had when it comes to your love life? So it's going to start out small. You don't want somebody coming in, because look, you had that twin coming in, right? Trying to give you damn kings and queens, and the motherfucker couldn't sustain it and was doing all kinds of stupid shit and acting all crazy like they done lost their damn mind because they've tried to portray themselves as something other than what they are. But like this person, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this person can't come in with the emperor or the king energy or something like that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, this is about being prudent at the same time as having courage. Okay, there's nothing wrong with coming in and stuff, but it has to do with how you come in too, because you don't want somebody coming in like that. Like I said, you can keep all that fucking show and all that stuff where you sit and you you pretend to be something you're not. I just want to see a real, authentic, genuine person come in the right way. And it needs to start off like this because it can grow. It can grow because you're starting from the bottom. So there's no telling where this could go. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Yeah. So this person, you know, they got a lot of regrets. Like I said, for some of you, this Page of Cups keeps coming up. And I feel like I said, for some of you, this is not going to apply to everybody. So please don't come to me in the comments. If you don't owe anybody an apology or they don't owe you an apology, that's fine. It just doesn't, you know, it's not for you. That part of the reading, don't take it. Okay. So for this Page of Cups, there is somebody in this collective that's going to see this video where they had some type of false start with their person. And I feel like that's why this is coming up, because this is talking about a love offer that comes along with an apology. And so somebody got to apologize to the other person, or the other person got to apologize to them, or the both of you got to apologize to each other. But this is only going to be for a small amount of people. It's not going to be for everybody. So if it's not your story, don't take it. Okay? Don't take it. Understand, I am not reading for one person. I'm reading the whole collective. So some things are going to resonate and some things will not. But just because they don't resonate, everything doesn't resonate, doesn't mean it's not your reading and that there's not a message in there for you. And, you know, for those where the things do resonate, take those messages and move on with that. Okay? All right. So, like I said, this person has regrets about the way things have transpired in the past in their relationships. And then we've got the distance, world travel. So I feel like this person is going to want to travel with you. This can also just talk about the two of you being at a distance in the world. You may live in two different places in the world. Okay. All right. So this third placement we're going to look at represents how you both feel about the relationship. So for you, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is talking about you. I feel like you're just reevaluating your love life. This is also talking about you trying to have patience, because it looked like y'all been waiting. Look at the dog. Like y'all just like, come on now. And so this is you planting your seeds, but you got to realize if you planting seeds, you can't keep digging them up looking to see if they sprouted or not, because you're going to kill the seed. It's not gonna do what you want to do. So you can't worry about it. You just got to move on with your life. Know that you have done what you need to do. Okay. And if you haven't done what you need to do, you haven't done the healing, you need to do that. And then just move forward and know that when the time is right, this person is going to show up. Okay. Let's clarify. But what you're planting, you're going to reap what you've sown, no matter what it is. Okay. So we've got, Spirit is telling you, they backing me up. Everything's going to happen in divine timing. And then there's the forgiveness card for you too. The both of you are mirroring each other, because your person had the forgiveness card too. So there may be some things you got to forgive other people about, or you may have to forgive yourself about. Okay. Because you got, you have grief and all these types of things showing up. So like I said, it's about you becoming the best, the best Sagittarius you can be. Okay. So when it comes to your person and how they feel about the relationship, the Two of Wands. Okay. This can talk about, again, the two of you being at a distance. It can also speak of them being at a crossroads, but I feel like they've already made their decision. All right. I feel like this is the way the cards should be. They already want to be with you. They're getting guidance from Spirit, because I always tell y'all in the cards, the birds represent Spirit for me. So the fact that this person is communicating with Spirit is telling me that, they are receiving guidance and they're just moving at the pace that they're being, guided to. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so this person is dealing with issues of inadequacy, and, they're being patient. That's what they're doing while they're being patient, waiting for the two of you to come together. Okay. All right. So when it comes to what you both want from the relationship, we got the King of Cups showing up here. Water sign, or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is Cancer for me. This is talking about balance. You want balance. You want somebody to come in who is in touch with their emotions, who's going to tell you the truth about how they feel and not be playing no damn games. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Yeah. See, you want to get out of situations where people, because this fell upside down. You want to get out of situations where people are numbing themselves, where they're bending over backwards to not tell you how they feel. You're ready for that to end. Okay, then we got the summertime card showing up here. This could be, you know, this new person could be somebody you met this past summer. Okay, or this could be spirit saying that you and this person will be in a committed relationship by summer. Okay. All right, next card is talking about your person and, you know, what they want from the relationship. So we got the Page of Pentacles here. Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Page of Pentacles card is talking about, you know, they want the same thing you want. We started off with the King of Pentacles, right? They want long-term stability, commitment, okay? And a relationship I feel like that they can grow in because they know that there's going to be growth, just like you do too. You know that as well. So they're reliving the past, you know, and getting themselves together until it's time for the two of you to meet, because that's what the meeting someone new, it's you. All right. Okay. So when it comes to how the both of you see a possible future together, you're showing up as the Justice card with Libra energy and Taurus Libra energy with the Empress. So this is about, you know, you seeing this connection as being balanced, as being fair. You're also seeing this as your karmic justice, and it's also talking about you, you know, standing in your power and knowing your worth. Both of you are going to stand in that power and know your worth, okay? All right, let's clarify. Wrong card, wrong deck. Yeah, so it's about your self-worth here, and either blending a family or having a family with this person. When it comes to your person and how they see the possible future together, we have the Magician. So, you know, they are manifesting what it is that they're wanting. They want loyalty, devotion, you know, desire, passion, all those things, love, all of those things with you. And I feel like, you know, they're doing their part to bring that to you, to be that for you. Okay. So we got pay attention to the details and read between the lines. So this person's learned a lot from these past relationships, and this is what they will be doing from now on. Not sticking their head in the sand, not, you know, ignoring the red flags. They're going to be paying attention to what's going on, and like this says, reading between the lines of what is happening. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some messages from Spirit, see what else they want to tell you about the reading. Okay. So we got 3 cards that fell. The 3 of Cups here. Then we have the Sun showing up a second time. No, is it the second time? No, it's another. I'm sorry. It's another sign I read for. Where the sign? Well, it's showing up here. The Sun is here, and then the 6 of Pentacles. So this is about you. You know, you and this person coming together, and, you know, reuniting from the past because you had a past life connection. Okay, being happy with each other. The soulmate coming in with the Sun. And then with the 6 of Pentacles, this is talking about, you know, equal love, equal give and take. So you and this person are going to have a very happy relationship if you choose to be together. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some messages from your person, see what else they want to tell you. Okay. We've got, I want to be with you forever. And then we have, our union is inevitable. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so we have, you are my 2 of Cups, my soulmate. Babe, I love you. I want to be with you. Okay, we have, I like sleeping next to you. Sometimes when I'm busy, I pause to think of you, and it's like a breath of fresh air. And then we have, I remember the first day we met like it's yesterday. Okay. One more, and then we'll get the Romance Angel Oracle card. So we have, need you, okay, showing up here. It says, you are so nurturing, magnetic, and passionate, a queen or king in my life. Your light shines bright and guides me in my darkness. You feel like home to me, and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing, energy, and love. I need you and your energy even more now. Okay? All right, let's get these Romance Angel Oracle cards and see what Spirit wants to tell you. This stuff just flew out of there. So it says soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. And then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So either y'all have kids, one on one side or both sides, or this is talking about childhood wounding. Okay? All right. Bottom of the deck, it says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So somebody got to get their money together. Okay? All right. Sagittarius, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Sagittarius.